Kin. Today is a bit of a return to the more traditional format, going over a pet sim website. This time we're going to be looking at Flight Rising, which is a dragon pet sim, and I thought it was a good time to take a look at it. It's a game I've played for a long time and I've always liked, but right now I think it is especially perfect because I have figured out that I am actually Dragonkin. I sort of basically looked at all of the what I know about my kin type rather than just like what I'm filling in the blanks of. And I realized that it made more sense as a dragon than as well. I had several different kin types that I was explaining. I was like, if I take all the important traits that I know are true and combine them into one, it makes a lot of sense as a dragon. There's just some things about it that I didn't recognize as dragon when I was little, like having paws and such, that sort of made it difficult for me to see that because it's not really a traditional dragon look, but um, I've seen nowadays lots of art and stuff of very different looking dragons, and I definitely don't fall too far outside of that. So I am kind of dropping the um, American Walkie identity, and I'm identifying as a dragon now. Uh, I want to be very clear, I still can't choose my kin types and how I feel. It's just looking at the information I have and seeing what explanation makes the most sense to me at the time. I'm not like saying I'm not into Neopets anymore, so I'm not going to be a Neopet. It's just, there's a lot of things that I thought, needed to be explained with a cat-like creature, because I have a lot of cat-like behaviors, and then the paws, and I have, like, ears atop my head that move around, but I realized, it doesn't necessarily have to be a cat, and lots of people depict dragons as acting cat-like, and I don't really know so that's anything cat-like. So a dragon just fell because there is a bit of a scandal going on right now there with Neopets NFTs. They're doing some weird NFT stuff. I don't really fully understand. There's other pet sim YouTubers who focus on Neopets who have talked extensively about it, that if you're interested in, you might want to look that up. Do I have? Yeah, that'll work. But, that has made me... It's shown some corruption from Neopets and the group that they're working with, on top of NFTs being bad for the environment anyways. The group they're working with has been extremely unprofessional. You can read a lot about that on Jelly Neo. Maybe I'll make a video about it, but other people have explained it much better than I can. But, so I probably won't be playing Neopets anymore, unfortunately, because I really liked how expansive that site was. There was really a lot of different things you can do, but I haven't been playing it much recently anyways, so it's not too big of a loss. It's probably a good time to quit. So what I'm doing right here now with my dragons is just going through and bonding with all their familiars, which you can see gives me some money and increases their bonding level, and every time they go up a level, their rewards are greater. You get more money per each bond click, and going up a level gives you a chest, and the higher the level is, the better the chest. And I try to match what the familiars look like to the dragon that they're partnered with. And going through and clicking all my familiars also gives you a chance to look at all my different dragons. Right now I kind of have them organized into different areas, sort of thematically. I recently did like a huge layer purge where I got a ton of dragons. Because, you know, I had so many, and I realized, like, I wasn't doing anything with them, I didn't have lore for them, it's just, I have a, ironically, I was, like, hoarding dragons, like how a dragon hoards things, the dragon hoarding dragons, because, you know, they're just beginning that, I'm like, this one's pretty, I want it, but the problem is when there's a lot of them that are pretty, so, I got rid of a lot of them, and made sure to only keep the ones that I really, really liked, or like wanted to do something with. And hopefully I can go through and give them all lore at some point. I haven't really started on that part of it, but it feels good to have some more layer space. If anything, that just, you know, I can get new dragons and fill it all up again. Because I was completely full, and my hibernation layer was completely full, and that's just a place where you can kind of stick dragons in storage where they don't need to eat or anything, and I mainly just use it to get more room. Oh, I still have this one. I still need to gene this one. This one will look cool when it's fully gened, but it's a bug-themed one. Normally I try to switch them to have a familiar that's not fully awakened so I can open the chests and stuff, but sometimes there's not one that fits their aesthetic, and I really like to keep them having their aesthetic with them. I think I'll go back and change his outfit. I don't like what he's wearing. I don't know why he's wearing that. So I made different themed areas. This is like my hive. For a second, I tried to theme them actually after the different fears in Magnus Archives, because I thought that was cool. Then I decided to sort of make it be my own thing, because they didn't all fit all the time, and you know. Ah, goodness. Sorry, my cat jumped over here. This one I think is a vampire. Move! I give him some kind of vampire lore. Hey, 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 hey. Settle. And you can see I'm also getting these little mushroomy guys. And that is because right now is a holiday event in Flight Rising. All of the different flights get their own holiday, and right now it is the Plague holiday, which is the Riot of Rot. So that's a really good one. It's one of my favorites because, you know, it's a sort of a spooky thing. Kind of the Plague and Shadow are the two spookiest flights, so they've got Plague in October right near Halloween. Get some spooky, scary, creepy things. I keep wanting to switch to Plague Flight because they allow your dragons to hatch with red eyes, and normally I like red eyes for a lot of the projects I'm doing. I'm like, oh, I want it to have red eyes, so I have to give it to someone in the Plague Flight to hatch for me. And I pretty much never need anything else but red eyes because I'm edgy. But It's really expensive to switch flights, so... And I want to save for some jeans for some of my... Worth it too. Sweet boy. Yeah, even though I got rid of a lot of dragons, I have 33 spaces, 30 free spaces for dragons now. Going through and clicking every familiar is still taking a long time. So there's still a lot of boys in here. Okay, we did it. This is one I got recently to look like, I did a lot of introspection to figure out what my dragonkin type looks like. And so I'm making a dragon to look like it. I did the Imperial because that's the closest, because I'm sort of a long boy and I've got horns and little ears like that. They don't got like means like I do because I have paws, but oh well. I wanted to do the Flight Rising, and I realized that I have a red mane, because the red in the Darrigan Walkie made me feel shifty, you know. So I was like, oh, I probably have red on me somewhere. And I felt like the chest fluff made me feel shifty, so mine would actually be more like a lion's mane, poofy here, and then the poof on the tail. But this is the closest they had in Flight Rising. And then the wings would actually be black, because I have black skin. So I have like scales here, and black skin, and a red mane. And the white here, I still need to gene. I gened the wings and the body. I do have little spots like that. And I get lighter towards not lighter. I get darker. I have like black feet, but I couldn't do that. And I had to sort of compromise in the wing color to make the wings as dark as I could while still having a bright enough red mane, because the mane and the wing color was tied. So it was pretty difficult to get it to approximate what my kin type looks like. But I really wanted to find something, so I spent a while sort of playing around with different genes and settled on something. And I have like a white underbelly and white antlers, and so I need the glimmer gene that does that. It makes it all sparkly too, which I'm not particularly sparkly. I do have iridescence, which I couldn't really show, because I have a red iridescence. I have black scales on the top and white on the bottom, and the whole thing is red iridescent. But there wasn't a good way to show that either, so... Well, that's fine, because you can only see the red in a certain light anyway, so I'm just leaving that out. Sorry, I had to drink some water because I was talking too much. Meow meow. Hey, hey. Anyways. So there's that. You bond with familiars to get some stuff. You gather items. I did my gathering items for today because I wanted to make this video today, but I wasn't sure I would be able to, and I just wanted to make sure I did that. That would just be a lot of repetitive clicking anyway. And I have my nesting grounds. You see I have different nests. Well, a bunch of different dragons make babies. Hey! My cat's drinking out of my cup. I'll have to get new water. Womp womp. I don't like to drink anything after my cats have stuck their face in it, because, you know, cats lick their butts and such. Nasty. And then this nest I'm waiting to hatch until Halloween, because this is a dragon that I do have lore for already, and he is a demon, so you have a whole big thing for him, and some art. That art is kind of old now. Look at that. Yikes. I may want to remake his art. That's not my favorite. I can do better now. But, his human form, bunch of lore. You can always come to my page and sit down and read it sometime if you want. It's like, I'm a spooky demon. So I only breed him once a year and hatch his babies on Halloween to kind of make it a special thing. I don't really advertise. I'm not good enough at advertising to really make extra money off of it. Which I'm sure some, like, I could charge a lot if I made like a store page and really hyped it up. Um, that's just too much work. It's more just for me, I guess. Just I like the pageantry of it. Sold some auctions. Nice. I see. I'm trying to get more gems so I can afford the Glimmer Gene because that one is a bit expensive. It'll take me a while because I'll need like 1,000. You can see I only have 200. But that's okay. I also got this to try to maybe breed for the Glimmer Gene. I'll have to wait for her to grow up, but I might breed these two dragons and have their offspring be me. Uh, the colors are a bit off, so it would take a little bit of luck for it to be the right colors, because this is exactly the colors I wanted, which was pretty lucky find actually. Um, and this one I just made sure that it was close enough so that when they bred, the color range should be around the right zone. But again, I'll have to give them to someone in Plague Flight because I have red eyes. Or I could just deal with it being purple eyes and be like, well, the rest of it's approximate anyway. Let's see. Let's dress Jewel differently. I don't like what he's wearing right now. And that'll give me a chance to show the dressing room. It changed recently because they added scenes, which they did not have before. It would normally take you straight to this page, but now it's got a different page, so you can do different options. So let's see what I got. Let's see. Let's start with the head. What should his head have? Little. Oh, that's not right. That looks funny. Horns. Oh, I could just stick. The Coatl also has a good body shape for my kin type, but it doesn't have the mane or the antlers. But I could try to stick. I could try to see if there's apparel that'll fix that. Though I also have like an ear, which is another thing that made me think I was a mammal. And the Coatls don't seem to have that, but the Imperials do. So. Wallpaper head. Hee-haw. I want to be a bug. He's in the bug group, so this I could probably sell. So I got rid of the dragon that I had that for. That was expensive to buy, so I could probably sell that for good money. That I should give to one of my industrial dragons. Thought maybe this, because it's like, oh, a little fuzzy moth antenna, so the texture doesn't look quite right for his shining. It's a cute little star. Only have two? What's with these dots then? Ooh. I don't know. That's not bad. That's fun. I should definitely stick that on someone. I don't know if it should be him or someone else. But yeah, there's another video game, a dragon game, that I'll show you guys soon that really helped me discover this kin type, because it always made me feel shifty, and I was like, oh, I just sort of am close to a dragon. But like, I always was like I should be a dragon. I think part of why I denied it is because I felt like it was wish fulfillment. You know, I didn't want to just say I'm a dragon because I like dragons so much. But, you know, if I'm believing in a more psychological explanation, it makes a lot of more sense, because that's sort of what I looked at a lot as a kid. And, you know, I really felt like I'm a dragon. I would pretend to be a dragon a lot, so it makes sense that that would be in my head. Whereas a Neopet is something I never saw as a kid, so, like, why would that be it? That don't make any sense. But yeah, I'll play that other game later. Right now, my boyfriend is playing a run through, and you can only have one run through at a time. And I didn't want to mess up his spot because I've played it a lot, but he hasn't played it, and I'm really happy to go through with someone else because I get to look at it with new eyes, basically. So I am waiting to play it, to only play when he is here. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like any of it. Maybe. Where'd it go? There. Maybe just the bamboo things. To all. Ooh. That's thematic, but that's a little too much. Too busy. See if there's other. I don't know why. I guess my caps lock is on. That's okay. That'll do for now. Let's book a circus. These guys are an ancient breed, so they can't wear any clothes. What was this one? Moo? What? Trying to find that little zappy guy. That's cool. I lost it. There it is. Maybe a different one. Now I'm gonna remember the name, so I don't have to do all that. Maybe one of these, because they have a warmer color scheme. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This looks a little weird, the way that overlaps, but I may switch it later. See if we got any cool scenes. Let's put that in. Boom. Yeah, that's cool. He's all fiery looking. That's pretty cool. I like getting him hair fluff. Yeah. Whoosh. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we got in the holiday shop. These cool wings that you saw. I got one of this very cool familiar. I can't remember if I got one already. This thing, which I like because it looks like a cutie mark. I know I need one of these still, so got that. Ooh, that's cool. I should make sure to get one of those too before the week is over. Another thing you can do, especially during holidays, to earn money or event currency, you can. Yeah, that's not a good name. That's something better. Let's see. Becomes difficult higher up because they're all separated out, and so you have to have guys at the same level, but sometimes you got a group and they'll level up at different times. Here we got some level 7s that have some skills. There we go. Well, it looks like we can have 8 also, so let's see if we can grab a level 8. Perfect, we'll replace the healer, the level 8 healer. Let's see how the battles work. So for that kind, you do that to generate magic, and then this one has a basic attack. Why is it so pixely? It's not normally this pixely. Some kind of image error going on. And then see, you can charge up to get these cooler attacks. Pestilence, let's try that on the ice. That did not do much. There is an elemental system of different things being better than other things, like a Pokemon, except for, unlike Pokemon, I do not understand or know what it is in this game. I am getting dunked on. I think if you just back out of it, then you don't have to use the fleeing energy. This should be a little better, there's only 2 of them. If I still get that hard dunked on, I should check my stats to make sure that I've actually given them all their stats for their level ups, because they can level up and then they don't automatically gain all their stats, you distribute them. So that could be the issue, though also it's just the higher the levels are, the harder it gets, even if you have everything you need, basically. Killing each other, they are in love. heal on my last guy too. And there we go. Boo. Just not doing a lot. There we go. Did not get any mushrooms this time. You want to keep fighting. I'm gonna lose. Yeah, normally you want to keep fighting in a row because you'll get more experience, but like, the higher the level you get, sometimes that can be pretty hard. Level 1, you can just keep going. When you get up here, it's like, uh-oh. A little bit boned. Let's see. If I have any stats. Nope, they're fully statted. I just suck at video games. Looks like they could have a bit better stones, too. This one's a very good one to get. You do not have a lot of strength. No wonder this isn't doing anything. You should have a magic attack. Or this would be okay. Could do this and then focus on her defense. That's cool. Yeah, there's lots of little things we could go into, but I think that's probably enough for now. It's a good website, good game, good dragons, Dragonkin now, Neopets, NFTs now. Goodbye.